Confident parents protect their kids online by focusing more on their relationship with their kids, how they can best protect them with the resources they have instead of the resources they don't. Hi, I'm CyberFareedah. I'm an award-winning Forbes 30 Under 30 online safety educator. That means I'm here to help you protect your kids online. And yes, that includes your teens. Let's break down what a confident parent does to protect their kids online. How can I develop a strong connection with my kids is a question you want to ask yourself. This question and the actions you take after asking yourself this question to better connect with your kids, to develop a safe space, to develop a trustworthy relationship is what's going to take you from your kids being unsafe online to being safe online, or safer online, because there's no such thing as 100% safe, but there is a such thing as taking little steps towards more safety in the online space. Understanding this core concept is what's called holistic online safety. This is a term that I have coined, and I did an entire video on holistic online safety that I'll talk about a little bit more in the end of the video. Parents who understand, implement, and believe in holistic online safety are the parents who are confident in their kids' security, and their parents are going to win at the end of the day. Now, this is not a competition, but when it comes to protecting your kids online, you want to be competing with yourself of how can I be better than I was yesterday? Because the online space is consistently evolving, and you have to be there every step of the way to be sure that your kids are safe. But does this mean that you have to know more than your kids? No. Does this mean that you have to be the most tech savvy, the most security and safety savvy parent out there? Absolutely not. That goes into point number 2 in terms of what confident parents do to protect their kids online. Now, confidence is a journey. I'm not saying that there's a confident parent and then there's not a confident parent and that's it. We can all ebb and flow into different spaces. But as a general rule, you want to maintain a certain confident energy about the decisions you're making with your kids online. This doesn't mean that you don't second guess yourself. This doesn't mean that you don't get advice from other people and think about it and talk about it. But this does mean that once you make a decision, once you come up with a plan, you're sticking to it. And when I talk about sticking to it, I mean sticking to it through the ebbs and flows of parenting, because rules need to be flexible. Guidelines will change based off of the child, the situation, your energy, your time, the safety aspect of it, like what really needs to be secure, we can let go of that aspect and put more energy in this aspect. So there's going to be ebbs and flows, but for the general rule, your foundation is solid. A solid foundation is the name of the game. There is this myth that my kids know a little bit more tech than me, so I don't know how I can secure my kids because they're way more familiar with these platforms. Just because they're familiar with a platform does not mean they are familiar with how to navigate difficult conversations, difficult spaces, inappropriate content, how to respond to certain things. You are the parent, you are the guide. No matter how much they know, they cannot know more than your life experiences and your guidance as a parent. However, that being said, their experiences navigating tech, navigating gaming, navigating social media, navigating the internet space is extremely valuable. It's important that when you're having safety and security tech conversations with your kids, that you're using communication skills. One of the foundational ways of communicating with other people is listening to them and allowing them the space to speak. So if you're talking about safety and security, a lot of things will determine on how your kids actually use the technology or use an app or use social media. So having that communication with your kids is extremely important. So combining your life experiences, your worries and your fears that are very, very real and founded on something, and their experiences and real feelings and real things that they have gone through, combining those two into an effective conversation with an actual game plan to protect your kids online is very, very strong and a very good sign of a confident parent. The third thing a confident parent does to protect their kids online is using the resources, the knowledge, the time, the support, and the energy they have to protect their kids online. There are many online safety and online security advice that you're going to hear out there. The number one thing is you have to figure out, does it align to my goals? Does it align to my mission, my values, my support system, and the time and energy I have? Let's give an example of an online security advice that may not work for you. Sometimes security professionals will tell you to change your passwords every 30, 60, or 90 days. That's not going to work for 99.9999% of the people. And so most people don't do it. it doesn't work with their time, it doesn't work with their energy, and it just is not really aligned to their lifestyle. Most people will ignore that advice and do something else that fits more into their lifestyle, meaning using one password for multiple accounts, because they're like, I can't do it exactly how they want me to do it, so I'm not going to do it at all. But when you're operating as a confident parent and a parent that understands what security and safety is, which is completely different than a confident parent, but this is how you protect your kids online if you want to be a confident parent in this aspect. As a confident parent, you look at that advice that does not work for you and you say, you know what, I know someone named CyberFareedah, and I'm going to ask her, what can I do to protect my kids online that does not entail this, or how can I modify this to best suit my family because this particular advice doesn't work given my circumstance. So what I would tell you is that you don't have to change your passwords every 30, 60, or 90 days. You change them when you need to. If you believe that there has been a breach, if you've been a part of a breach of a company, so let's say like Facebook gets hacked and then all of your passwords are leaked, then that is when you change your password. If you have gotten an email in your account and says someone is logging into your Facebook account, then that is your alert to go change your passwords. But if that has not happened, then you don't have to change your passwords. But what you do have to do is ensure that the passwords you are using are unique passwords. You're only using it for one account and it's a long password. It has uppercase, lowercase, and symbols, and you're storing this password in something called a password manager. A password manager could be LastPass, 1Password, or Keeper. All of those programs can store your passwords in a secure and reliable and safe fashion. That is understanding that while there are security and safety advice that are out there and that can help you, it may not be a best fit for your family. In this example, you're using the resources and support available to you in your life to protect your kids online. You're reaching out to someone, CyberFareedah, you're subscribed to their channel, wink wink, and you know all of the security alerts that are coming out, the safety alerts, what to do to protect your kids online. You are making sure that you're on top of everything. But on top of everything doesn't mean that you know everything. Does that mean that you're privy to everything? But that means that you're able to tap into resources and support when you need. Or when you're reaching out for support or knowledge, you're looking at your time and your energy and you're factoring that into protecting your kids online. Protecting your kids online is a task. It is not easy. However, it can be made simple. And this is why I exist. This is why I'm here to support you. So use your resources and the support that you have to protect your kids online. You do not have to do this all yourself. There are people out there to help you. So if this video has helped you and has supported you, then hit that like button, pop the like button to let other parents know that this is a video that they should see. If you're wondering what it really means to protect your kids online, I mentioned in the beginning of the video something called holistic online safety. In the video linked right now, I break down what is holistic online safety and how you can apply it to your kids' life. So you can go watch that video right now.